Hello, so today we are going to react to this Jubilee video. It's called Scientists versus Flat Earthers. It's gonna be quite interesting. So yeah, without wasting any time, let's start.
The one on my right, sphere, if you think that is the shape of the Earth, point to it now. The other model is the shape of the Earth, point to it now.
That triggered me. I will try my best to compose myself, okay?
Liftoff on Apollo 11.
Not the moon landings. You cannot argue them with the moon landings. It was fake to them.
I know for a fact it's a globe.
Yeah.
The Earth is flat.
No.
I'm always open to having a discussion with someone who is holding a wrong belief like this.
I'd like to tear them to pieces.
Hulk Hogan need to
Munderdown,
chill.
Executive Director of the Center for Inquiry West in Los Angeles and the chair of the CFI Investigations Group.
They didn't catch a single word, I can tell.
I'm a graduate of West Point, critical thinker, and jumped out of the airplanes.
My name is Dan.
She says she's a critical thinker. Critical thinker, she says she's.
I work as Dan the Waterman in the drinking water filtration industry, and I'm a truth seeker.
You're absolutely not a truth seeker. If you were, you would have already known that Earth is not flat and it's sphere. I'm getting triggered. Why am I getting triggered?
I believe the Earth was created by a higher power.
The Bible is a flat earth book. You have to take it literally.
He who sits upon the circle of the earth. There's a difference between a circle and a ball.
Now the thing here is comes to faith, where I don't think that I can speak too much. If he did not want you to think and just follow whatever is written in the scriptures, he may not have given you a brain. That makes sense? I don't know.
So this notion that you need God or some higher power to create the earth or the universe is very old. We have learned quite a bit about the universe coming into existence, when that happened. Modern humans don't get their cosmology, they don't get their physics, they don't get their knowledge of the universe from the Bible or any ancient text.
People actually don't know most about science. I think I have seen a street interview the other day, and where the person asked a girl that how many moons do you think Earth has, and she said 2. She said 2, like you can see it in the night, and she still said 2. So yes, people just don't know about stuff, or maybe they don't want to know, or maybe they never felt the urge to know about it, or maybe they're just not interested, not sure. And now coming to the scripture again, every religion has different scriptures, every religion had something different to say about the universe. In Hindu scriptures, it is quite evident that from the very start, Earth has been described as a sphere. Everything, all the 7-8 planets, they have been described, their trajectory has been described, like the things are there in Hindu scriptures, right? And there are things in the other scriptures as well. Fascinating to even think that people from such old age knew about so many things in the universe, and people in today's age still think that the earth is flat.
And the other thing, the point about the Bible specifically for me is, why is that one particular text the correct one? You choose to believe that, and that's fine, but there's so many other writings and so many other books, so why weren't they correct? Why is just the Bible correct?
He exactly said what I said. Like they contradict each other. So, and every book has been said that it is words of God. Maybe all of them are, maybe none of them are, maybe one of them are. We never know. We don't know. I don't want to play with people's faith here. You're absolutely entitled to your beliefs. It's all personal.
Find in a lot of these ancient religions is they're all flat earth religions.
Absolutely wrong. You cannot deny the fact that God has given you your own thinking capabilities. So if God really wanted you to follow each and every line, he didn't have to write a book. He could just code you with it, you know? He would not let you do anything else other than what he wrote.
So I actually got to the point where I had to go out and put my own eyeballs on it. So we went out to an observation at Salton Sea, and things just didn't add up down there. So we've gone back probably a dozen times, and I can guarantee you that there is no curvature over distance.
Okay, listen. I understand where he's coming from. because when I was a kid, I had the same belief. I was like, this earth is round, and how am I sitting on it? Why don't I fall? Why cannot I see the curvature? So many questions. But the more you think about it, everything adds up. The earth is not small, so you cannot see the curvature.
The internet has played an important role in confirming my view of this topic.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Everything on the internet is correct. Yes, Australia does not exist. Everything there is upside down. Yep. Moon landing fake. Yes. Government is doing whatever. Yes. That actually explains what's happening.
That's the problem.
Well, that's the problem.
It's pretty easy to say YouTube isn't research, but when you spend enough time, you're picking up quite a bit. And with the discussion groups, panels, we've gone against opposition, we've opposed ourselves.
I think it is safe to say that you are choosing your information. Like, you are choosing where you get your information from. There are so many resources on the internet where you can find fake information, misleading talks. You know what? I don't blame them again. There's so much fake information on the internet, and it's now really tiring to filter out what is wrong and what is right. And all the right resources are quite hard to understand or quite hard to get. So, like, who is going to read a research paper? People would like to maybe see a short video or a reel or maybe any Facebook post, and you can write anything there. And you always miss so many information, so much context when you see these small bits of information, and it's really easy to misinterpret. Double-edged sword, I'd say. Internet is such a nice thing that has happened to humans, but on the other hand, it is, yeah, like the worst thing as well.
You know, my grandfather used to tell me growing up, never believe anything you read in the newspaper, right? And when you have like eyewitnesses taking video of something, you do have to take everything with a grain of salt. That's why, because of my multimedia background, I knew that all that stuff could be faked. You know, take it into Photoshop, take it into After Effects.
He's right. He's so right. And I like the way he thinks. I mean, he's still skeptical. He knows that things can be faked. It does not matter what your beliefs are. If you're ready to learn and ready to move on, change your thinking with every single day. That's what matters. There was a time when I used to believe in so many ridiculous things, right? But I don't anymore.
This is at the core of the issue of why there are so many flat earth believers out there right now. The problem
Yeah, tell them, James. James understand it. James knows it.
The information from someone who decides to start a website or produce a YouTube video is not reliable. When I have a toothache, I go to a dentist. When my car breaks down, I go to a mechanic. When you have questions about cosmology, you should go to an astrophysicist, you should go to a physicist, you should go to people who have spent years and years studying these ideas.
Love what he said. He put his point really nicely. That's what I want to say. I personally would go to Neil deGrasse Tyson. That guy, I just love him. He's so nice, and the way he puts his points is just so like chef's kiss. Chef's, I love it. He's humorous. He's all the time so excited. He has charm in his eyes. I just love the way whenever he talks, I just listen. And the way he put his points, he makes sure that you understand it fully.
We should be able to go and research inside there.
NASA is not proving that the Earth is flat.
Well, they say it in 14 of the
you
documents.
should read what NASA says, and you should listen to what
I
NASA
would
says.
love to see your NASA evidence that the Earth is
it's
flat.
Did he just say that NASA said the Earth is flat and he is believing that? And on the other hand, NASA has so many pictures, so abundant amount of pictures of Earth and universe, and they just refuse to see it. So they are choosing their beliefs, and I have no idea where they got this information from, that NASA actually said that the Earth is flat. It's not. And I can bet you NASA has never said it. This is actually surprising, the way he said it. You should read what NASA said. Bro, they are scientists. They might have written 1 or 2 articles for NASA. You never know. And NASA has never said these things. You are simply choosing one information over the other just to fit with your beliefs. As if you already believe in something, you will start finding small bits and chunks of information that fits with your belief to make it even stronger. And anything that contradicts your current beliefs, you are going to just defy them.
It appears to me to be a stationary plane where we have a localized sun and our environment thrives there.
Localized sun. What's going to be Earth's trajectory? How Earth orbits around the sun? Like how this whole thing. And again, question: if Earth is flat, what do you think sun is? Is sun flat too? Is moon flat too? And if they are not flat and they are sphere, then what made Earth flat? Out of all the planets, all the moons, everything in this universe at some point becomes a circle because the gravitational pull is the same in all the directions. The force does not change. It's the same all across in all the directions. I'm gonna get.
The other side as uneducated.
I'm running.
Oh my god.
They think you're
I'm
uneducated.
running for this.
Oh my god. Well. Okay, that's a pure cinema. These people, they called scientists uneducated. Well, this is getting spicy. I will see you in part 2. Till then, bye bye. Stay tuned.